Management Accounting C370, Unit 3 Linked Notes. Considering about the linkages in the value chain, these are the relationships between the performance of each activity. That is, it occurs when there is interdependence between the activities. So the higher the interdependence, the greater requirement for coordination. So managing value chain linkages is actually the core of supply chain management. Moving on to spare capacity. Tracking spare capacity in accounting is very important, but traditional accounting holds that the cost of resources used is equal to the cost of resources purchased. This is a flaw of traditional accounting because financial statements reveal only the cost of resources supplied, not whether any of those resources were wasted through underutilization. So this problem is eliminated in modern accounting. For example, activity-based costing, or ABC, identifies and eliminates unused capacity. And Kaplan and Cooper 1998 points out that unused capacity can be eliminated by the reduction in supply of resources that perform an activity, and also by the increase in quantity of activities per resources. And when it comes to the cost of unused capacity, the cost of unused capacity is equal to the cost of resources supplied minus the cost of resources used. So the identification of the cost of unused capacity enables management to take corrective action. Considering about the opportunity cost, according to Collier 2015, opportunity cost is a loss of a future cash flow that takes place as a result of making a particular decision. Whereas SIM 2017 argues that opportunity cost means foregone contribution. And when it comes to sunk costs, SIM 2017 argues that sunk costs are the costs that are related to a particular production decision, but that have been incurred or that will be incurred regardless of the decision. So these costs can be either cash or non-cash. So when it comes to the cash decisions, that can be, for example, historical cost of an asset, or it can even be non-cash costs like depreciation. When it comes to Atkinson et al. 2012, a sunk cost is a cost that results from a previous commitment or that cannot be recovered. So in this case, the sunk cost phenomenon can occur. When it comes to Atkinson et al. 2012, sunk cost phenomenon is a continuing belief in the potential for success despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. For example, being apparent that Concorde, a supersonic passenger jet, which is a joint project of England and France, would be unprofitable, the two countries kept investing money because they had already invested huge sums of money. Considering about the theory of constraints, Goldratt and Cox 1986 points out that the theory of constraint is an approach to limited capacity focusing on the bottlenecks in production and the need to maximize volume through the bottlenecks, that is throughput, rather than the production capacity. When it comes to theory of constraints, there are three aspects of performance that are important. That is throughput contribution, which is the difference between sales and cost of materials, operating expense, and inventory. And when it comes to the emphasis on theory of constraints, the emphasis is on the importance of maximizing throughput while holding constant or reducing operating expenses or inventory. That's because there is a little point in maximizing non-bottleneck resources if this leads to an inability to produce at the bottlenecks. And applying theory of constraints in product mix decisions, according to theory of constraints, the decision rule between alternatives in an opportunity cost situation is to make the decision that minimizes the opportunity cost. So, based on the application of TOC in product mix decision, the product that has the lowest contribution margin per constrained resource should be sacrificed. However, using this theory of constraint involves certain pitfalls. First of all, it ignores the selling rates of product lines, it ignores the possible effects of the product mix on other product sales, and also it offers only a limited selection of products which may lead to a loss of customers.